Mother, I am terribly sorry if I worried you. The whole thing was just a complicated misunderstanding.
Oh, Alan, don't insult your mother's intelligence, nor ours. You know, you have managed to surpass both of your sons. You are more of an abuser than AJ, and you are a more reckless felon than Jason. You have finally achieved the distinction of being our #1 embarrassment.
I see. So it's not gonna matter what I say, is it?
Are you denying that you stole Jason's gun?
Took it for Jason's own good.
Alan!
Why is there a gun in the same house with my grandson?
I don't know what's more ridiculous, that lie or the idea of you packing heat. Have you ever even held anything but a water pistol? It's a miracle you didn't blow your brains out, or someone else's.
You are the problem, and you are the problem. You people are just simply fixated. You've got substance abuse on the brain. It is not my fault. It's AJ and Emily's fault, and then the rest of you have driven me underground. I am the victim of a botched surgery by one of my wife's former lovers. And I am in genuine pain.
Alan, that's enough. You were wandering the streets with a gun. Now, what I worry about most is I imagine you being in the same room with my great-grandson. Alan, dear, please, please admit that you have a problem.
Mother, oh, please don't tell me that they poison your mind against me, too.
Clearly, there's nothing I can do here to help.
Shame on you.
You happy now, Alan?
If I ever get like him, just shoot me.
You reached an all-time low, guilt-tripping your mother like that.
Look, AJ's got a list of rehab centers that will take you anonymously. No one has to know that you are a physician.
Stop it. Stop it, please, all of you. A rehab is for addicts. I'm not an addict. Why is nobody listening to me?
Dad, I'll listen. Explain it to me. Now, you say that you have pain from a botched surgery. Well, why don't you see a doctor? I understand that there are quite a few who still haven't slept with Mom. Okay. So, it's all a misunderstanding. What do we misunderstand? What were you and your genuine pain doing on Cortlandt Street with a gun and a pocket full of drugs?
I went to Jason's because he knows what it feels like to be held in contempt by this family. I thought maybe...
You thought that maybe he would give you drugs. That's what he said. And then you ransacked the place.
I thought maybe he would be able to help me out with the pain that I have. And it's getting worse, not better. You have no idea what it is like. My head starts to throb, and I feel nauseated and...
It's called withdrawal.
And then I saw the gun, and I knew that Michael and Robin were in the house, and I think of these lowlifes that try to rob me. And when you think of all that stuff, it's not that difficult to understand if you put yourself in my place.
Not at all, Alan.
Is it any comfort to you on any level that you might be in touch with that this is the end of the road, Alan? We're going to get you help.
No. Are you insane? You can't send him to a clinic. Every patient in the place will have cause to sue him for malpractice, and every staff member for negligence. And
there are rehab clinics that make confidentiality a priority.
listen, those places keep records, and their employees could get greedy. Now, a tabloid photographer is all we need hiding in the bushes.
Just let him go on till he shoots somebody? ODs in a gutter? Drives Emily into a tree?
And if we don't stop enabling him, that could happen.
Is there no problem simple enough for this family to solve? Now, Monica, what conditions did the police put on Alan's release?
Look, I don't have time to listen to this. I have a job to get to. As a matter of fact, I have 2 or 3. AJ...
I'll watch him.
Monica, what did you have to promise the police? Your firstborn son? Or is that too much to hope?
I did what you always do.
Lie?
I went on about how much the Quartermains have done for the city and how much ELQ has done for the local economy, etc. Ad nauseum.
And that's all?
Look, just make sure Alan doesn't bolt again, okay?
Yes, I've given you information on some rehab centers, but can we force Dad to check himself into one? No. No, it would be disastrous to even try. We have to let him hit bottom.
This episode of Handgun Follies was bottom enough for me. Letting you lie in a gutter is one thing, but we can't let Alan do that. Must I review the reasons? Emily, Monica, the hospital.
Hey, listen. If I'm such a disgrace, if I'm such a burden, I'll be happy to leave.
Oh, don't get maudlin.
No, I've been a prisoner in this house all my life. Being evicted has got to be one of my fondest dreams. Oh, get out of my way, little man.
You think you were in a prisoner before? Now we're talking leg irons.
There's nothing you can do to stop me.
You walk out that door, I'll have you committed.
You can't.
After last night, there is not one person under this roof, including your mother, who wouldn't sign a petition.
I thought you washed your hands of me. I thought that was my punishment. I thought you were going to let me hit bottom. That's what you said.
You don't have to go out to shoot someone. You can hit it right here.
My son, my nephew, my father. I wish I'd never seen any of your faces. You make me sick, all of you. Why are you torturing me? I'm a human being, not an animal.
We'll need convincing. Come on. I think we have finally put the fear of God in him.
You're dreaming.
Things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Miss Jensen?
Frankly, I'm having second thoughts about this waiting deal.
No, come on. Now that I want to accept, you just think you can drive a harder bargain. All right. What if I throw in, say, dinner in Manhattan for the weekend?
What if I throw you into the street?
Took you long enough.
Don't push it.
You see this? This is a booking slip. As soon as it enters the system, so does your husband. He is charged, arraigned, convicted, end of story. Now, if this little slip should happen to go astray, true, I still have the evidence and I could refile it at any time. But if by chance I should forget, it's almost as if Rambo Allen's little walk on the wild side never happened. As it turns out, now is not a good time. Tomorrow, we will discuss how I want you to approach Mr. Ward. Go home. Take care of your husband.